guys, Ivy League Gaming here, and if you're watching this video and you haven't seen my last video with Candraphon, make sure you go check that out first. Now that has some really good discussion about why we chose the gear we chose, and about using the Hell Hades optimizer properly. And yeah, it's actually quite educational. I think it was a good video to showcase the tool and discuss attack versus crit damage relationship and how it doesn't always have to be that perfect synergy to still maximize your damage. It's fine if it's a little bit dramatic. As you'll see with my numbers, it's kind of fun, but it works out well. And yeah, make sure you go watch the first part before watching this one, unless you're just looking to see the whole team comp, fair enough. But I will have some, after the start of this video with me showcasing the builds, I will show some runs so you can see him in action. Now I'm going to just play some music to that part of it and keep it easy so you guys could just watch him do his thing. So we played around with the new team idea, which I want to use in 3v3. So we have Duchess and Swift Parry. Wait, she's going second, so let me show Siffy. We have Siffy in Swift Parry. Here's her stats. He's at 310 speed. I wanted Siffy, Duchess, and Cardio to be speed tuned. I'll show her masteries in case anyone's curious. Honestly, I don't even know if these are good anymore. Maybe. They might need a little help. I think we're okay. We have Siffy going into... I shouldn't be showing all this stuff. It's okay. It's not going to be my exact defense anyway. We have the same masteries. Oh, they're different. We have Duchess in Swift Parry. She's going second. Then we have Cardio in Untouchable, which is what we took so long to build, and I pulled a bunch of foraging material. Well, I forged a bunch of stuff for this. Finally got his resistance at a decent number because we're also going to be adding in Siffy's aura. And let's see here. And then we have Candraphon. It's all attack based here though, Sophia. We're talking, it's all attack stats. I don't want to kill my Duchess's HP. I want her to... Although she probably could get this if she doesn't already have reaction. What does my Duchess have? Maybe I've gotten new pieces since then, too. Now we're looking, actually. Wait, let me take a look. Let me just... What did my stats end up? That's where my stats ended up. Yeah, I'm not going to take that off Candraphon. I can't do it. Oh, she has a reaction amulet. Okay. But yeah. We got some crazy stats. Trust in the Hell Hades optimizer is a lesson I learned today. It does give you proper damage. Even if you're like, but your attack's too low for that crit damage, it still equals itself out to being lower crit damage but higher attack and having a balance. Like, you don't have to have a perfect balance to do more damage. And I did end up with these masteries, which I think I'm okay with. I might have wanted to do this instead, but kind of like them. I was okay with these. Sticking to it for now. We're going to test it anyway. I'm excited. We're going to play with this. So the debate is, do I test against just speed teams? Do I test against Hegemons? Oh god, double Hegemon. Oh god. Oh dear lord, where do we start? Let me just refresh. Let's take a breather. Oh wait, this is an easier bit of people. Where's some speed teams? God damn it. Oh. I don't think this is going to be very fast, but let me set up my team at least. Let's set up our team. So we have Siffy in the lead for her resistance aura. We have A Duchess going second. But we want to make sure, I guess, yeah, she's got to revive. We have Candraphon. We want to make sure that Sify prioritizes in reviving, right? What about the prioritization? What about that? So one thing with the order, of course, whoever's next is the one that Sify is going to revive. Do I do that? I wonder if I'm... Or do I have to change the order, I wonder? Worse, I mean, we want our damage dealer to pop back up, so I wonder if I should even have... But Duchess can revive everybody. But he can put up Revive on Death. But he's going to put up Revive on Death early on, so... I think that's okay. We're going to have Candraphon, Lockout. It's this one, right? Yeah, we're going to open with this. Or do we don't need to lock it out. We just need to open it, right? Or do we lock it out too? Prioritize this and do we completely lock this out though? Because we want to make sure he's got Veil on him if we don't kill everything the first round. And then obviously this can hit really hard too. Lock it out completely. Alright. Cardio we're gonna prioritize and open with the A1. And Sify and Duchess will be fine. Okay. I mean, it's kind of hard to test in regular arena now because it's such a mix of teams. Like, you get such a mix of low-end teams compared to actually doing 3v3. I could do some real 3v3 battles and find some teams, though. We want to test on auto because we want to see what it's going to do on defense. That wasn't the best for getting all these buffs, apparently. Like, they're going second. Candy smacks. Of course, that's a very squishy team. Oh, a Duchess AI. Oh, if she doesn't prioritize the A3? I thought she does. This is a hard team to go against, but I'm just gonna try to pick. Duchess has dumb AI. Oops, okay. This is what Twitch chat is for. Alright. Wait, what am I doing? Not first choice. So wait, we have to make sure this is the first... So this is the opener. And then... This is the opener, and then this is... Prioritize? First choice. Like that? That should be good. Woohoo! Let's make sure Duchess isn't stupid. This is not... I mean, this is going to be interesting. I'm curious, though. Oh, that's the wrong affinity for Candraphon. Leave the A2 normal? Oh, it's fine. I can change it. So, I went against a really bad affinity. It doesn't hurt for me to go against teams that I'm probably going to lose to. It's kind of fun. It's also just educational to see what happens. If you don't go first and someone dies, she uses the A3. Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you, Madcapper. So, yeah, if we don't go, we're not going to go first. This is meant to go second. Although we could. My Sify's pretty fast. For a slow Sify. I mean, to me, she's fast. Good point, good point. This is the stuff I haven't had to worry about yet. It's a team comp that I haven't, like, even thought to play with. Yeah, test it against everything. That's how you learn, right? Right, Techno? I agree. That's what we're doing now. Candraphon is just so good. That was bad affinity. Who cares? Let me adjust. Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, these are such easy teams. I kind of want a harder page. This is a level 70. I got an easy page. This is such a bad one to test it on. But I don't want to waste my gems at the same time. Just to refresh. We could just beat everybody, duh. Like Duchess. So not open with this. We're just gonna prioritize that one. Okay. I should just blast through all these and just see what happens. We're gonna test. And then we'll start with hopefully a harder page next one. Oh, what happens there? We got sleeped. And then we hit it. Was that a warlord? Oh, that wasn't warlord. Okay, good, we're good. That was just Haikatoon's turn meter drop. I'm not gonna click anything. I'm not gonna prioritize. Can't do that when you're on defense. I should be getting food while I'm doing this. I haven't ate in 6 hours, 7 hours. I've been awake that long. Oh god. This team seems really awesome. I'm kind of excited though. I want to test it against harder teams. Alright, and in case you missed the first video, I do want to mention that this obviously is not optimal. I should state, obviously, I make a joke like, let's make sure Duchess isn't stupid. Well, I guess I was a little bit arena stupid there. I didn't realize how stupid Duchess's AI actually is. I guess I just never noticed before, and she worked well in what comps I had her in, so I didn't quite take notice of her prioritization of her revival when it actually is needed. So I'm glad that's something I learned today. I'm always learning this game. You never stop learning in, right? But I do want to note that in a perfect world, number one, if this was a true go second team, yes, everyone would be slower. My Siffy is very fast. So honestly, what I probably should do is keep Cardiel as my fastest champion. He's like 250. He should go first because he's got to cleanse if like a Hegemon or someone else comes in first and places a debuff on everyone. He's got the immunity untouchable, I should say, set on him. His job should be to cleanse. But honestly, this team is doing so well in so many scenarios that I'm leaving it as is for now. Plus, I use Duchess and Doom Towers, so I don't want to slow her down too much. But I might slow her down a little bit just to get Cardiel to be faster, or maybe I'll speed Cardiel up a tiny bit. But yeah, I mean, I could probably slow down my Duchess a tiny bit, or just speed up Cardiel by a few speed. We'll see. But I would really like to get Siffy before Duchess, so she can put up her increased speed. Debuff and increase defense before Duchess goes. And I know being the idea of a go second team doesn't mean everyone has to be speed tuned. Obviously, my Candraphon is quite a bit slower than everyone else, but I do like the idea of uninterrupted flow of Cardiel into Siffy into Duchess. That would be the ideal. I think personally, let me know if I'm wrong, I think in this situation, Cardiel into Siffy into Duchess would be pretty perfect. Or I guess technically, it doesn't really matter either way. It's not like Siffy's hitting that hard. Duchess could put up her increased attack, but she doesn't really need it. But I'd rather have Siffy do her speed boost. So and make Duchess a little slower. If we slow down Siffy and slow down Duchess, I can put a lot more sustain on them. Maybe even add some resistance to Siffy if she's already got a little bit. Maybe I can give her a little bit more. I know it's not a big deal, but sometimes it helps. Sometimes it helps, at least against lower level teams. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be building like an 800 resist Siffy or anything, but I could always throw some resist, throw some extra defense, throw some extra HP on her if I do slow her down for a proper go second team. But honestly, I'm not just using this team as a go second team in arena. I'm not even using it as my defense in classic arena. I'm using it more in tag arena, and it's doing very well. I also am using it just as my offense, honestly, and sometimes it goes first, and it's really, really efficient and a lot of fun. Sometimes it goes second, and it usually can bounce back quickly and do really well as a go second team. So I know it's not perfect as just a go second team. I'm sure I'll get comments after you guys see those speeds, like Siffy at 310, that is not a go second team. It is when you're dealing with Platinum. It is when you're going against speed teams. Trust me, I'm always going second. I'm actually using this team to fight obvious speed teams and Hegemons. It's been a really, really fun anti-Hegemon team to play with. And I mentioned some of this stuff in the last video, so sorry if you guys have already heard me say this. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this team. It's fun to play on offense. I've been using it as my main team when I'm farming arena just because I find it fun. It's a little bit slower, but it's a lot of fun and it seems really reliable. But the more I play it, the more it's driving me crazy. I kind of want to speed tune it to get Cardiel going first to cleanse everybody. That's his whole job right now. He should be going first, so maybe I will work on that soon here. And see if I can get it a little bit more optimized, but it's all good. And yeah, I should make the note that what I learned from Sophia in the last, I don't think I actually said this in words. I think I just said it in the description of the YouTube video. But Sophia was when I was talking to, and she gave the note when dealing with like crit damage versus attack. Yes, there is an optimal attack to crit damage ratio. But the optimizer might not give you that as a perfect 1-to-1 ratio, but it will give you the highest damage possible build that you can get. So if your optimal ratio might not be perfect, but it's still going to give you what's really going to be the best hit for that. However you choose to prioritize, whether you're prioritizing a certain skill or overall damage. But it will give you the highest damage build, and if it doesn't, there is a bug or something wrong, but it will, even though it may not be a perfect crit damage attack ratio, even though yes, that obviously does exist, we do acknowledge that. Yeah, it doesn't always give you that, but it will give you good damage. And man, I'm having so much fun with Candraphon. I definitely am keeping my eye out for better attack rolls on my rings. I've been getting lots of reaction gear for rings these days, it seems. So hopefully I can get a better one for there. Keeping an eye on my amulets, and I think I'll be able to really push for some higher attack for him. So, or hey, even a banner. Maybe we just need a better banner that gets a bunch of attack percentage rolls. So we're gonna keep a lookout for Candraphon and keep him going, and I'm sure I'll get his attack up in no time without killing his crit damage, because man, it is fun. He's doing well, and I'm excited. I'm enjoying this team. But yeah, let me know what you think. I think it's a really fun team. And again, I know I'm gonna get some hate for the fact that I sometimes refer to this as a go second team, and it's still pretty fast. But the teams that I'm choosing to fight when I'm using this team on offense, I'm going second 99% of the time. I'm very surprised if I go first most of the time. So it's just kind of picking and choosing your battles, but it's also working really well on defense. So you know what? It is what it is for now. The only thing I want to do is kind of change the order of my champions at best. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll slow my Siphi down. But it's also kind of fun having a decently fast second Siphi. So anyway, alright, we're going to transition into some music here, guys. I'm going to let this play out. There's a bunch of battles here. Some I lose, some I win. Some take a really long time, but you can see like how it would happen on full auto, not touching anything, no intervention. And it's just a good sample of just going through a page without blindly just attacking everybody with this team. Now obviously there's certain teams like, oh, maybe I should avoid this one in the future. Vogoths are not fun. Lydias are not always fun against this team, that's for sure. Warlords, if I get cut in on with a warlord, that battle lasts forever. But it's not too bad. It's still fun to just give it a try, and I wanted to go through the page and just do every battle that I came up with. First I started with some easy ones, and then we switched to a harder page and actually had quite a challenge on a few, so that was good. And yeah, it was fun. This was the harder page, but yeah, we're on the harder page now. So alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video, and now let's transition to some music and just watch some of these arena battles unfold.